Now, the heart is something that I honestly did not incorporate for a very long time. Half of it was because I just really didn't think of it. But the other half is because like the heart is really the space of feeling. It's also the space of understanding others. So for me, I didn't really feel capable of navigating interpersonal relationships to such a strong degree because I didn't have the confidence in my own relationship with self. And when I felt that I was in this space where I said, okay, we're good, I've got me on lock, I know what I'm doing, that's when we introduce the heart. And this is the space where you ask your heart what it needs. For me, I went back to basics. I literally learned what it meant to take care of my body in a way that aligned with me. And that was very intentional because your body, when you start to alleviate anxiety, when you start to process trauma, when you start to remove everything that's been burdening it for so long, it's going to work a different way. It also is going to feel exhausted for a little bit because it's just been processing everything that we haven't been feeling. So I actually had to go back and take care of my body. For me, this looked like redefining the way that I ate, redefining the way that I moved. And it was not following someone else's routine. It was really about listening to my own signals and saying, this is what you require because this is how you feel your best. And that's going to look different for everybody. But when you go back to listening to your signals, you're actually in this amazing space of saying like, hey, I listened. My body and my mind and my soul responded positively. I'm now operating in an entirely different mindset simply because I feel better. Now, better can mean whatever it wants for you, but it's basically where you feel peak, where you just feel like you have a sense of clarity, a sense of understanding, and everything just flows more easily. So when you're in that space, it actually allowed me to tap back into my heart and ask my heart what it needed. And when you ask your heart what it needs, it's going to go from that space of, hi, can you please just take care of my physical self, to, hi, can we please take care of our emotional center? And the emotional center is probably one of the most beautiful places that I've explored recently. And that is because the heart needs love. But this entire time that I was kind of rebuilding the vessel that holds the heart, I hadn't really paid attention to if I loved it or not. And if you're somebody who has had a history of looking for love outside of yourself, like me, you might struggle to define and create a new language of how you talk to yourself. And that's okay. It's because of so many years of not knowing how to talk to your own heart. We've also been conditioned to go and look outside of ourselves to receive love. So when you bring yourself back, it's going to feel weird. For me, it felt like completely just unknown. I didn't have the language. I didn't have the tools to say to myself, hey, here's what we do. So I had to learn to ask myself, what do you need? And every single day I sit down and I literally do a meditation where I picture my heart in the seat across from me. And when I look at my heart, I ask it what it needs. And every day it's a different answer. Some days the heart needs some quiet. It just needs nurturing. Other days my heart has said, hey, no more trying to give your heart away. Hey, we actually can't be in certain relationships right now because it's taking too much away from us. And when you listen to your heart, you are going to start navigating relationships in such a way that your heart remains within you. And any romantic partner, any friendship, any family relationship that shows up, you're going to learn how to create new love with someone as opposed to needing to give your heart away to receive love. And once I realized that, once I came back to my heart, once I began saying, hey, I'm listening, what do you need? Every single day that I did that, my heart began to look and feel different. And now I'm in this space. We're only 20 days into the Heal Your Heart Challenge, or 21, and my heart looks and feels completely different. It doesn't feel empty. It doesn't feel like achy, like it's craving someone else. It actually feels like it's good. If you guys have questions on this entire journey, or how I ended up in this world, how I became a therapist, how I learned the soul journey, please leave me a comment, leave me a question. I'm going to break this video up into 3 pieces. So whatever piece you see first, see if it resonates. And if you want to shoot me a DM or check out lostgirltherapy.com, I invite you to do so.